In the pursuit of education excellence, one institution stands out: Corona School. My choice is clear and is rooted in the commitment to providing world-class education to its students. Founded by 5 visionary women, this institution embodies a mission dedicated to shaping the minds of future leaders. What sets Corona School apart is not just its academic prowess, but the vibrant community of women leaders who guide its path. From the board of committee to the dedicated teachers, a high population of women at the helm ensures a diverse and enriching learning environment. Hi, my name is Oluwashemi Ogunte, your host for today on the series Women in Education. Follow me on this journey to appreciate and learn from these women who inspire, educate, and shape the minds of future leaders.
Good morning, Shemi.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Glad to have you on board.
Yes. Please introduce yourself and your role in this institution, Corona Primary School.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Monica Ogwini, married of course, and I've been a class teacher, particularly for about 14 years now. I take primary 6.
So the first question of today of this interview, of this session is, how has your teaching experience shaped who you have become today?
Wow. As a teacher, so much is involved. You are a role model. Even the children are watching. So my teaching has more or less molded my behavior, my reaction to things, because like I said, as a role model, all the children that you are teaching, they are looking up to you. So if you are not properly behaved, it's going to rub off on the children.
That's very interesting. What advice would you give to young women aspiring to work in this educational sector?
Well, teaching is a core. It's actually a core. Why do I say that? If you look at the country today, most teachers are not well paid. So something has to drive you, the passion. And then when you are passionate about teaching, no matter what comes, you still do the job.
So in 2 words, describe what being a woman in education means.
Diligence and role model.
Perfect. Thank you so much for saying.
You're welcome.
I've had a very nice time talking to you and learning from your experience. Good day, Mrs. Lawal. Very nice. I'm privileged to have you on this interview and this series, Women in Education. So please, can you introduce yourself and your role in this industry?
Okay, thank you very much, Shemilori. My name is Mrs. Juminu Sarah Lawal, and I've been in the education sector for about 24 years.
How does your leadership role influence your education environment positively?
Okay, well, influence in 3 senses, because you have to have a very large heart, first to be in the education sector, and then because you're going to be dealing with parents, teachers, and children alike. So you have to be willing to sometimes be in their shoes, sometimes come to their level to be able to reach them or probably feel what they're feeling at the moment. So whatever situation that comes up at any given point, of course, too much is given, much is expected. You're expected to, first, because you're a leader, and 2, because the role of a leader as a woman is in 2 phases, because you're going to be working with them first as a professional and then as a woman and as a mother. So you should be able to, I relate very well with the children, because I've been in the classroom for about 20 years before I became the nursery head about 3 years ago. So I understand the place of a teacher in the classroom. I understand the place of the emotions of children in the classroom as well. So there's no situation that comes up that I won't be able to, be in their shoes and understand whatever they're going through. So I'm able to reach them, or probably we meet halfway.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Egwage. I'm Oluwashemi, student of Pan Atlantic University, and I am taking on a job to record and document Women in Education series. So please, can you introduce yourself and your role in your educational industry?
Thank you, Shemilore. Nice to have you here this afternoon. I'm Henrietta Igwage, head of school, Corona School, Gbagada.
So how long have you worked in the education sector?
I can say about 32 years now. Yes, because I started off my career in a school before I joined Corona, and I could say about 32 years now.
So how has your leadership role, your leadership, experience influenced the educational environment positively?
Well, first and foremost, as an educator, it's about molding lives. It's about being there for the people around you. It's about seeing that child coming into the school environment, and the child without anything, and the child is living with so much knowledge. And the next thing you hear about that child, oh, this child is a medical doctor, this child is a lawyer, this child is a scientist, impacting lives generally.
So in 5 words, describe being a woman in education.
Passionate, dedicated, committed, creative. How many do I have now? 4.
Or no more.
Now, innovation, because that is the in thing. You have to innovate, you have to create. And if I add one more, you also inspire people.
Thank you so much for your time. It's a privilege for you to share your experience with my audience and other coaches. So it's been nice having you.
Thank you.